Have you ever noticed how a beautiful pair of wide-leg pants can sometimes feel like they're swallowing you whole? You hope for a light, flowing silhouette, but the wrong shoe instantly drags the fabric down into a heavy, boxy mess. Figuring out exactly what shoes to wear with wide-leg pants is a frustrating struggle. In fact, searches for this exact problem are skyrocketing right now. But the solution is beautifully simple. Today, we are exploring 4 comfortable shoe styles that bring instant lift and flow to your silhouette. And if you happen to be under 5'4", I have a little magic trick to share that lifts your hemline beautifully. This is going to completely change how you shop your own closet. Let's look at the proof. The fashion industry tells us we need painful, pointed stilettos to pull off this trend. But our feet deserve so much better. Imagine slipping into a shoe with leather so buttery and soft, it moves with you like water. Because true elegance never requires you to suffer. Comfort is the ultimate luxury. Let's discover how to create that perfect line. We are not going to worry about complicated fashion rules today. Instead, we are just going to focus on the feeling of creating a long, unbroken visual line using simple, intuitive choices. When your shoe gently guides the fabric, it creates a sense of lightness that instantly lifts your entire mood. Remember, your style should always serve your current shape, not the other way around. And the most effortless way to honor that comfort starts with a shape that completely changes how your trousers fall. Let's look at the quiet magic of the soft almond toe loafer. You deserve to maintain that elegant, elongated line without ever forcing your foot into a painful heel. If you look at the 2 styles side by side on your screen, notice the striking difference between a heavy, blocky round toe shoe and the gentle forward-moving flow of the almond toe. The round shape acts like a visual stop sign, making the wide-leg pant feel like it is abruptly cutting off your foot. But the almond toe creates a continuous, graceful sweep. Now, this is not about squeezing your hard-working feet into a tight, pinching point. It is simply about allowing your toes plenty of room to breathe while the shoe gently tapers at the end. Look closely at the exact spot where the hem of the pant meets the top of the loafer. See how it effortlessly glides? Now let's explore the physical sensation of this choice. Imagine slipping your bare foot into a suede so soft it feels like a second skin. As I press my fingers into this leather, I am looking for a material that moves with you like water, rather than stiffening up and fighting your natural stride. This beautiful flexibility is exactly what makes a shoe wearable from morning until night. There is a little myth we need to release together. The idea that supportive shoes must look clunky or orthopedic. Brands like Naturalizer or Everlane have mastered this buttery, flexible texture that completely respects your foot while looking incredibly chic. It feels like a breath of fresh air. The true magic happens when we pair this sleek loafer with a flowing linen or soft cotton wide-leg pant. The airy, breathable fabric of the trousers perfectly complements the grounded yet delicate feel of the shoe. When you are wondering how to style wide-leg pants, this combination creates an effortless silhouette that never feels the least bit restrictive. You might be tempted to pair this delicate shoe with a heavy, stiff denim, but that thicker fabric can easily overwhelm the softness of the loafer. Instead, let the light fabrics dance around your legs. Notice how just a tiny hint of the ankle bone is exposed right above the shoe. That tiny glimpse of skin adds a beautiful touch of lightness to your entire look. But before we ever leave the house, every outfit deserves to pass the ultimate measure of success, the sit-down test. Imagine sitting down at a lovely cafe, and your waistband yields gently while your shoes remain completely comfortable, without a single pinch. If an outfit requires constant tugging, pulling, or adjusting, it is simply not serving you. You deserve clothes that work in perfect harmony with your body. True comfort does not mean looking sloppy. It means feeling so at ease in a hidden elastic or a smooth side-zip pant that your inner confidence just radiates. But I know exactly what some of you might be wondering right now. How do we achieve this effortless, radiant flow if we happen to be under 5'4"? For my lovely friends on the shorter side, There is a structural secret that fixes a dragging hemline instantly, without ever needing a stiletto. So many of you have shared that styling wide-leg pants for petites feels incredibly overwhelming. Have you ever bought a stunning pair of trousers only to have the hem drag heavily on the floor, making you feel like a little girl playing dress-up? My friends, this is a structural issue with how clothes are manufactured today, not a shortcoming of your shape. Let's look at a shoe that provides this beautiful height without the instability of a heel. The platform espadrille. Notice what happens when we make this simple change. Watch closely on your screen as that dragging, heavy hemline instantly lifts off the ground, completely transforming the entire silhouette. This tiny shift beautifully restores the graceful flow of the garment. And you know what? This trick works wonders for anyone whose pants are just slightly too long, not only our petite friends. If you look at the solid, flat base of this platform shoe, you can see how it offers a wonderful, secure foundation. See how the fabric now dances around the foot instead of pooling sadly on the floor. Imagine the wonderful feeling of having a completely stable, solid base beneath your foot. You get all the beautiful elongation of a heel, but without any of that precarious, uncomfortable wobble. Your comfort and safety matter so much, and finding a shoe that offers genuine ankle stability is a wonderfully supportive choice for our everyday lives. We want to feel grounded, not off balance. Now, there is a big difference between a clunky, heavy platform that drags your foot down and a beautifully crafted, lightweight espadrille that feels as airy as a summer breeze. When you slip these on, you will immediately notice the stunning textural contrast. The natural, earthy woven jute of the espadrille looks incredibly chic against the smooth, flowing fabric of your pant. It creates a visual harmony that feels both relaxed and incredibly polished. You deserve to walk with total confidence, knowing your shoes are supporting every single step you take. To keep that beautiful confidence going from morning until night, there is one tiny practical adjustment we need to make for your closet. When you first slip into a beautifully supportive platform, you might notice a wonderful, empowering shift in your natural stride. Instead of a delicate tiptoe, these shoes encourage a wonderfully confident, grounded stride. To make this look truly effortless, this shoe demands a pant hem that is tailored specifically for it. It can be so tempting to try and make one pair of trousers work for both your flattest loafers and your highest platforms, but I encourage you to commit the hemline to one specific shoe height. Next time you visit your tailor, bring these exact shoes with you to ensure that perfect, elegant skim across the top of the foot. Now, my friends, we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room when it comes to fashion advice for women over 60. It is simply exhausting to be constantly told that we must endure physical discomfort for the sake of looking elegant. Your hard-working feet have carried you through decades of incredible life experiences, and they deserve the utmost respect. Choosing to leave painful shoes behind is never about giving up on your style. It is actually about stepping fully into your power. We have all seen those pointed-toe stilettos relentlessly pushed by fashion magazines, promising elegance at the cost of your joy. Let's leave those in the past. Come a little closer because I would love to share a beautiful, supportive alternative with you. Let's talk about the painful fashion rule that dictates we must wear pointed stilettos to look truly elegant. You have always had the choice to prioritize your comfort, and your hard-working feet deserve exactly that. I was reading comments recently from so many women who felt completely alienated by fashion advice demanding they wear high heels, even while dealing with arthritis and real foot pain. My friends, enduring physical pain for fashion is never a requirement of elegance. In fact, it is a distraction from it. Choosing comfort does not mean you are giving up on your style. It simply means you are upgrading to a much more sophisticated standard. You deserve to feel wonderful in your clothes. Let's look at a beautifully structured, supportive wedge, or a sleek, orthopedic-friendly boot. Imagine the feeling of a deeply cushioned sole and gentle arch support, wrapping your foot in pure comfort all day long. This beautiful shoe provides the exact same visual elongation as a stiletto, but with complete, grounded stability. There is a myth that orthopedic has to mean ugly, But when you look at the rich leather and soft suede finishes available today, that simply isn't true. These are truly the best shoes for wide-leg trousers because they create a solid, continuous line right from the hem of your pant down to the floor. Imagine replacing your most painful shoes with this incredible feeling of relief. I would love to hear about your own experiences with finding comfortable, beautiful shoes. Our comment section is a wonderful, supportive community of women sharing their best-kept secrets. And your shared wisdom is so incredibly valuable to each other. Do you have any favorite hidden gem comfortable shoe brands that you absolutely love? Please share them below. I promise you that I read every single comment, and I will absolutely use your brilliant suggestions in our future videos together. While you share those wonderful discoveries below, there is one final, gorgeous silhouette we get to explore for those crisp, cooler days. The sleek ankle boot is a gorgeous option, provided we understand the visual secret of the clean break. The fabric of your trousers should gently kiss the top of your shoe rather than pulling heavily. This clean break is the true secret to quiet luxury, looking effortlessly intentional and polished. Just be cautious of boots that are too wide at the ankle, as that extra bulk interrupts the graceful flow of your pant. Looking at the screen, you can instantly see the difference. Notice how a bunched hem feels heavy and visually cluttered. In contrast, a clean break feels wonderfully airy and lifted. These small, zero-cost adjustments will completely transform your entire silhouette. You deserve to experience that beautiful lightness every single day. We have explored 3 beautiful shoes to wear with wide-leg pants today: the soft, buttery loafer, the supportive platform espadrille, and the sleek ankle boot. You never have to choose between looking effortlessly elegant and feeling completely comfortable. That heavy, swallowed whole feeling is gone, replaced by pure, flowing lightness. Your style journey is all about celebrating exactly who you are today, without compromise. You are not fading away. You are just coming into focus. Go try on those wide-leg pants with a shoe that actually loves your feet and see how you feel. You deserve that everyday freedom. If you enjoyed this fresh, joyful perspective, I would love for you to subscribe and join our beautiful community. We have so many more wonderful discoveries waiting for you. Our next style exploration drops Friday.